Virgo Rising December 2020 has important focus on home and family, where there's been some things on you and your life and your endeavors throughout 2020, and now there's a focus on juggling maybe your parents, maybe your family that you have yourself, and what family you've chosen in your relationships. If you are excited to dive into what this month holds for you and your rising sign, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you are always up to date with what the stars have in store for you. This video is brought to you by my very own Astrology Academy course. This course is a comprehensive deep dive into the foundations of Western astrology. This includes history, philosophy, technical concepts, counseling considerations, and a step-by-step guide to reading a chart. As we start the new year and finish off 2020, this is a perfect time to gift yourself the ability to accumulate knowledge and really dive into the study if that is something that you know you would become passionate about. All that, along with my free webinars to dip your toe in if you're new to astrology, are down below. Hi, I'm Maren. I am a professional astrologer, author, and philosophy student. I combine ancient traditional Hellenistic techniques with modern psychological counseling dynamics in order to provide grounded guidance. We start out on the 5th with Venus in your Scorpio 3rd house, trining Neptune and Pisces in your 7th house. This is actually a cute connection between siblings or neighbors or like comrades, people on a day-to-day basis that you get along with, helping you out with romantic partnerships, or maybe you are building a close partnership with a sibling or someone that you're around. There's a cute alignment here between someone that you see on a day-to-day basis and forming a long-term bond with them, or a long-term partner helping you out on a day-to-day writing project. On the 9th, the Sun in Sag is squaring Neptune and Pisces between your 4th and 7th houses. This is the beginning between a focus on home and family, turning into a confusing dynamic with your relationship partner. And this further colors the rest of the month, starting out with Mercury in Sag squaring Neptune and Pisces next on the 13th. So you're communicating and working on something with your family or in a property basis. You could be owning land or property, and that's confusing, and that is a bit fatiguing on your partner or with your partner. There's some confusion there. On the 14th, there is a solar eclipse in Sag in your 4th house. I have a full video on this big new beginning, this solar eclipse in your 4th house of home and family that will be linked down below. But this big beginning requires a big breakdown first. Solar eclipses are downfall of authority. So it's a new beginning for the next 6 months that does involve a goodbye to the old. This could be a huge new renovation project in your home. This could also be like the ending of something around parents or family, or saying goodbye. Like someone goes off to college and someone moves out, and that's a new beginning with like your home and renovating it. It could be as simple as that. On the 18th, there's then a Sun-Mercury cazimi in Sag, indicative of information you're receiving around home and family matters. On the 21st, Jupiter conjoins Saturn in your Aquarius 6th house for the great conjunction that I have a full video on down below. This is a big deal, a new commitment to bettering yourself for long-term gains in your 6th house of physical illness and injury and coworkers. It doesn't mean that you are suddenly becoming ill or injured, but it's a new beginning in the ways that you work with those topics in life. It could be that you're becoming like a Reiki healer or an herbalist or a doctor. It could be that you literally are ill or injured and you're dealing with how to set that up for long-term success and grappling with it. So it's not always that these topics are like cut and dry. It could be that you're working with the medical field, you're a nurse, you're a doctor, and this is like the start of your career. Or the 6th house is also coworkers, so it could be that you're stepping up into a management position. On the 21st through the 25th, Mars and Aries in your 8th house is squaring Pluto and Capricorn in your 5th house. You're trying to invest your time or your money in a way that might be different than your romantic partner's comfort zone. So that's pretty clear, and that's something that has been going on, and they might be trying to manipulate you into not using your resources in a certain way. On the 29th, we have a full moon in Cancer in your 11th house. I have a full video on this full moon, but this is a letting go, a final chapter with networking and friends that you're saying goodbye to and releasing. It could also be like the ending of a membership to an organization, or a project that you're working on with an organization is like coming to a close there. We close out the month then on the 30th with Venus in Sag squaring Neptune and Pisces between your 4th and 7th houses. Something that is going well and is valuable to you and your home and family is at odds with probably your point of view of your partner, or where you see yourself going in relationships. So it's not like a challenge of frustration as much as it is a challenge of clarity between your home and your relationship world. If you have any thoughts around what the transits are signaling for you this month and you know how they might be showing up, let me know in the comments down below. And in the meantime, let's pull a tarot and oracle deck card. So now for a tarot card for Virgo risings. We have the Four of Pentacles, and this is known as the Lord of Material Power. Usually this comes because we are building something like on a throne. So this means that we cannot build unless we delegate. We need to do less. So delegating your responsibilities, that might be something that you're grappling with. Like, what do I want my family to do? What do I want my partner to do? And do I need a business partner? Learning to do less to get more done. Finally, for a Work Your Light Oracle deck card for Virgo risings, we have Trust the Niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Your intuition might be having something to say about what steps to take, because I can see indecision written all over this month. And whatever your first excitement is, go after that. The rest, like, it's not doing one thing or the other, because deciding that will get you nowhere. It's doing one thing and seeing if the other one ends up coming along. If you enjoy this and you would like to check out my courses down below, such as the Astrology Academy or my Manifestation Mysteries of the Moon course, also a new course out on the moon, check those out down below, along with Rashi, my website to post your spiritual services if you are a professional. But otherwise, make sure that you like, subscribe, comment any thoughts you have down below, do all the things as usual. Sending so much love, and I will see you in the next one.